Okay, hello, guys. It's been. Oh, I forgot about that. It's been a while. It's Rainier. We are back. We are lag free for the most part. And today we are going to continue playing Oblivion. It was a laggy run. But now that we are back in the good old land of the living, it's time for us to play. I think we were going. I don't remember what we were doing. I don't. I really don't. But it doesn't matter. We're about to fuck everyone up here. I realize that I am playing in display mode. There we go. It would be this one. Hopefully we can play this game without like too many problems. I mean, last time we played this, it was kind of framey, I guess. It's taking a little bit while for it to load. Oh god. Give me a second. We might need to do a little bit more. What if I just kept it at 60 frames? I tried to do low, but like I was looking at low, I was like, oh god, low looked horrible. The only thing that I would want low is reflection. Server tracing. I mean, oh. Confirm. Let's see how this looks. Oh. Okay. Oh. This does not look good, I'm gonna be honest. We'll see though, we'll see how this. Okay. This definitely does not look good. Especially if it takes like 20 years to open. It's just like, ugh. Uh-oh, I hear the music going. Whatever. This is to jump, block. God, I thought I was gonna fall down. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's an elven ruin. See, I never know. Like, I'm afraid to go into these because I don't know if like any of them have like quests that are like attached to them. You know, so I kind of like want to wait until. Till like I understand if they. Everyone, oh. Well, he had no chance against me. Okay, let's just keep on going this way. Yeah, I had to like. So when I did this one entire part, I had to redo this a couple of times. At least one time I had to redo this on my offline character. We what the fuck are these things? God promise me you don't tell anybody that I did this. You didn't see me stealing anything. Okay, where's the entrance to this place? Actually, one second. Do you guys hear? I don't know if you guys hear the Okay, you do. But just making sure you guys heard the sounds of it. So there has to be a road somewhere around here. That's definitely not the road. Do. Oh, I see. Bum. At least it's not raining. When it was raining, this game was unbearable to play. Holy. That look kind of sick. I'm just saying, it's like, there has to be a way up here. It's like, kind of easy. I just haven't found it yet. There's some ruins down there or something. Eventually, I'll find a way up here. Mark my words. Holy shit, look at that moon. Kinda cool. The Gold Coast. Why is it raining? Oh, that doesn't look like... Huh. This doesn't look good.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
So what happened
Lost
here?
the damn city. That's what happened. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. That damned Oblivion Gate blocking the way.
No way, the Oblivion Gate.
The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now. You want to help? You're kidding, right?
No.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though.
What do you mean by death?
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it.
Oh.
They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own.
No way on
Best I
my
can
own.
say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you. Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades. You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them. At least safe for the moment. If he's not...
Alright, man. I'll leave you be.
It's a brave thing you're doing.
It's a brave thing you're doing. You're going to your death. Oh. Time to go to the Badlands. The portal, it's opened.
Let's get this over with.
Hey, they tried to attack me, man. Hey, you okay?
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken... They were taken to the tower. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge. They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here. You're right. You're right. I can't just leave poor Minion to his fate. If he's still alive, we've got to try to save him. All right, lead the way. Let's find Minion and get out of here.
I'm leading this guy to his death. There's just no way this guy lives with me at the helm of everything.
Now it's my turn, you bastards!
That was a pretty good hit. Hold. Okay, we're good. Hold. Oh, we almost fucking died. I'm sorry, man. I almost got us killed. This. He holds a spoon. Herd undead. Interesting. Be careful. There are things in here that are trying to kill us. I think that's where we're going. I think that's like the only tower well, there's that tower. I think that's... So this is the tower that we want to go to? Ah! Oh, where did he go? Hey, buddy, where are you? Did he die? Where is he? Where did he go? Oh. This ain't looking good, I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck is happening here? Yeah, this ain't looking good. I don't even know where he went. Where did you come from? Good job. I'm proud of you. We'll take his heart. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to go through here. Tower of the Bloodfest. What the fuck? The Sunwell.
Let's find Minion and get out of here. What's the matter?
Seems like this place is like split up to multiple pieces. Oh,
It keeps getting worse, doesn't it? This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
hi, how you doing?
This just keeps getting better and better. What do you want me to do? I'm right behind you.
Okay, they're right behind me. Okay, we got the heart. We got that. Might as well take the poisons too. Ooh, a pearl. Okay, I think we're hitting the maximum that we can carry. Drop. There's one thing I didn't mean to drop. This. Oh, okay. So this leads us back down there. So those wolf fountains gives them all health. I guess we're going up. Oh. Okay. No way. No way you're here, Moku. Yo, what up? How you doing, man? Still purple cat person?
No, it's
Hell yeah, I am.
bastards!
You know what I learned? That you can have this guy saw your first stream of it. The door to the plane of Oblivion. Man, this game looks fun, dude. It's so janky still, but you know it's so cool. It's so good. You know, it's another good game that looks really good, and I knew it was gonna look good, but I didn't realize it was coming out this soon. The jank was Expedition 33. I was gonna plan to play that game.
Now it's my turn, you bastards!
Pop.
In the cage! Over here! Quickly, quickly, there's
He's
no time.
naked.
You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get
One
the
sec,
key.
happy. Alright.
Take the key, get to the sigil keep, and find the sigil stone. It's the only way. Don't worry about me. There is no time. Get moving.
As much as I would like to activate it, I feel like it's not a smart choice by me. I just want to see what's down here. Oh, you don't even go all the way down. What the fuck? Oh.
Let's stick together.
Oh my goodness, that. Ah! Okay, so there is nothing down here. Time to go up. Alright, let's go. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness. Dude, you almost got fucking stabbed. One second. Give me 1 second. Ah. Do 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 do. Okay. Now we go up. Pew 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 pew. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Where am I? Where? Oh, there you are. Okay, I was like, oh.
Die, damn you! Come on!
Hey man, I found gold. Dude got fucking stun locked or something. Oh, I could have picklocked these keys. Who wants to fight?
This must be what Minion was talking about.
No! No! My boy! My boy. He died. What a brave lad. I'm sorry to tell you this, but your boy didn't make it through. He was a brave soldier.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate. For Kvatch!
For Kvatch!
thinking about it.
The gate of Oblivion gone. You guys fight that one, and I'll like go around. Look, oh, there's another one. Save me! Save me!
Let's get this over.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We did it! We did it, guys! We did it! Oh yeah, I have to go talk to him again, I think. Or he goes in here now, right? No, he's just...
We wiped the bastards out. It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
The next phase? I didn't know there was a phase 2. Does it look like I'm ready for phase 2? Look at my dumb little cat looking.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Indian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it. There's no one else.
There were
It's the
others,
smell,
sir,
really.
but they refused
Smoke
to
and
stay
fire
put.
and
We tried to
something
convince them it
worse
was dangerous,
in the
but they left
ruins.
anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
Well done.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help. Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
No way he doesn't want to have anything to do with it.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this? Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father?
You have a striking resemblance to the man, I'm not gonna lie.
My father was a farmer. An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Sir, yes.
Okay, 1 second,
Unless
buddy.
you need...
I want you to
I've put
wait.
myself in your hands. Don't fail me.
I want you to wait here.
It's time to move out. Let's go.
And I hit that bedroll for, 8 hours. Actual. Oh yeah, level 3, baby. 5 into that, or 5 into this? No. Into... I don't remember what... I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what Bard wants as intelligence and personable. Oh. So I did want intelligence, okay.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking. We've done it. I can't believe it. I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though.
I mean...
what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle.
Fighting
that awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway about it. Are you ready to...
Let's go.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate.
I'm here for blood.
Use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out.
Wait, there's only two? Okay. I was gonna, there's only two of you? We fight!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Let's get this over with.
Oh god, you guys killed them.
The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
In the gatehouse.
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Rainier. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Securing the castle! Let's go. Let's go secure this castle. Let's go secure the castle.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help? We'll be right behind you.
Follow me!
How could... I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back. Yes, I have it. Why? You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you think you're Mattias's best friend.
I am his best friend.
You probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming with you. If we make it, I'll open the door for you. I've still got some fight left in me.
Dude, don't run off by yourself, okay? Like it just isn't safe for you to run off by yourself like that, okay? Oh, what's wrong with people? What's wrong with people these days?
You'll never just beat down, you pathetic worm! Let's get this over with.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Do your worst.
Dude, this guy's like, oh, what the fuck, man? I just came out here. I was patrolling. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Why all of a sudden there's so many of them?
Show me what you've got. Yeah! I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Oh, we probably should follow him before he... we go this way?
What's the matter? Getting tired? I bet my friend's more fearsome than you. Stay away! Take that!
You guys are pretty good. You guys are pretty good at what you do.
Of the Imperial Legion! That the best you can do? Why won't you die?
Hey, are you okay? That tongs. What do hourglasses do? Well, but I guess I'll find out. Could I unlock an easy key?
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you. Best of luck.
Hey, you better unlock it for me. That's what I thought. Boom. Does my sword like almost ready to break or something? Is that it? Oh my fucking god, it is almost ready to break. I think I have... Can I sort these? Wait, that was kind of insane. Was it not? Like if you think about it, that one that has a high chance. And it didn't go off. Okay. But our blacksmithing skill, you know, straight up the roof. Alright, fight! Go and fight!
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
No way, yeah way. No! One of them died! One of them died! Anyways. Take your button, you know. Ooh, the steel longsword, yes, please. Yeah, only one died. That's pretty good. I think. Wait, how much address am I to?
Search the courtyard. Leave none of them standing.
See, I don't know what happened here. Like, this happened last time. I thought that they would, like, move. Because I thought they're supposed to go into... into the castle. And welcome back, Boku. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh shit, they saw me. No way you're doing it. Hello, Dino. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, we gotta sneak up on the rest of them, okay? They'll never see it coming. They don't see me. Okay, they saw me.
Just warming up, you pathetic worm. What's the matter? Getting tired? I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Stay away. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Closing the Oblivion gates. We closed the one Oblivion gate today already. Oh shit! No way, one guy. I thought you had opened them. No way you thought I opened them. We're doing... No! Not another one. Are we heavy now? Are we heavy now? Yeah, it might be because I... Those thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we're still heavy, what the fuck? Oh, we are definitely still heavy. No way, that was my favorite. That was going. No way. I'm an expert. She's an expert, guys. She knows everything. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. I fixed the internet problem, guys, and you would never guess what I had to do. Come and sell it later.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. This ends here. Let's get this.
To watch this shit. Watch this shit. I'm about to sneak attack this motherfucker. He doesn't know I'm behind him. Oh god, where did you come from?
Be impressed.
No way you beat him multiple times. You saw me. Here's an Oblivion opening gate. Boom, 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 boom. Anything? Nothing there. Read in-game book about Hordy, a guardian maid. Who? What? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Moku has failed to tell me about that part. Buy and read it soon? Why would you want me to read it? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been to a place where I can like buy and sell stuff. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. It gives you things. No way, it gives me things. I don't believe that. Oh shit, I'm heavy again. What do I have in here that I can kind of get? Oh. I don't really know what I can get rid of. By the way, is Rainier a cat? I am indeed a Khajiit. Dragon Booba with horns. Oh shit, these things weigh fucking a ton. A purple one? Yes, a purple one. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you how I fixed it. All I did was unplug and replug my router and everything was fixed. And that's how I fixed my internet problems. The king, he is dead. By unplugging it. Can I pick this one up? Yeah, as soon as I did that, I went and played some Epoch. So lately in Epoch, I was getting like I was getting like 40 ping on the West Coast server, and then with me doing that, I dropped down to 20 ping. Like I actually dropped down by 20 ping. With it, it's like kind of insane. Sure, there's a few lag spikes every once in a while, but like those were normal when everything was normal. I actually thought about playing Lost Epoch. I thought about playing the Paladin that we started. Oh yeah, for acrobatics, yeah. It's just kind of like, whenever I jump in this game, it kind of like... I'm back.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you? We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a
Too
dark day
late.
for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's
Why
ring by
sounds
any
woody?
chance?
It's raining outside, Moku.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected. For the time,
Oblivion. Now
when you
Barry's
come
here.
strike,
Everyone's here, guys. Hello, hello.
Take this.
Good spam.
I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come. Take care. It's you.
Okay, now we put that one on. And then we need to get rid of something like
The hero
Oh,
of Kavash.
alright.
This is truly an honor.
always whenever I know way. Yeah, I thought about playing Lost Epoch today, but I played a lot of it earlier today. Because I was like, finally, I can blast away.
Well met. Good day.
All right,
Unless you need something, to Wayne and Priory then.
come on. See, I can do this the easy way and just fast travel there. You did indeed miss the part where the Emperor died. I played that Wednesday, I believe, but I was like lagging super hard, so. But you did indeed miss the Emperor dying. Yeah, but like, where's the fun in that? Why should I fast travel all the way there? The only reason why I fast traveled the last time to here? No. Here, no. Where is it? See here? Yeah, Wary Prior. Gotta walk and joy. The only reason why I did this is because I lost Martin. Martin went like some opposite direction. And and I never saw him again. So I had to fast travel, and he came back. I was like, thank God. But we will be using fast travel as much as possible. We gotta cut down on the hours of walking.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Wayne Priory.
Do you have active quest markers for? Yeah, I do. This guy is about to get murked, by the way. Look at that guy menacingly behind him.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Madriel is dead.
I think they're right behind me.
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see
Just
who it
taking
was.
moments before
They
disaster.
looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching.
Is that
and
the
I ran.
Shredder? You know, it might be.
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us. What's going on?
I can use a hand here.
Oh God, I almost died. Boss of Final. Do you know what's funny? Oh, where is he?
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
Have you ever, you got hit by a bird?
We should check the chapel. Come on.
Why did they have katanas? You know, that's always my question. Why do they have hey, come on, see, get out there. Why you look so sad? I don't know why you look so sad. Who's in the chapel? Our good old friend.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one on the right.
The time of cleansing is almost
I do
here.
not fear death.
No! Murder! Watch out! There may be more of them!
Wrong move.
Oh,
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was
Jafar.
praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings.
what do you have?
I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go together.
Also, these
But I fear
assassins
the worst.
are fucking scary, by the way. Anyways, yeah, thank you. It's time, guys. The way of the katana. Oh, what's broken? What's broken on me? Oh my fucking... I think I have a repair amber, I do. That's good enough. We will drop that. Just going there for real. That's a move. Me eat to getting coffee. No way you eat me to getting coffee. Guys, but now I know the way of the blade.
I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
You see this? The way of the blade. They're King's Blades linking to which had Japan-like characters. It's just like interesting to me that the monks here have it, you know?
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn. So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that.
What should we do
Gained
tomorrow?
Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's
He's a
survival,
weeb.
which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us, but we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler
He
Temple.
learns from the enemies. There's no
Fortress of the
enemies in
Blades
this
the
time.
mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Leave at once?
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Bum bum bum. Yeah, no way. They don't got electronics like we do. This is what happens when you get magic instead of having Alright guys, look at these horses. You better get on your horses soon, guys. I gotta lurk for a bit. Alright. Man, now that I can play Lost Epoch, like, the game is a lot more enjoyable. Oh yeah, I gotta look at my map. Gotta make sure I go the right... Yeah, I'm going the right way. How does he not know about Hornia? Because I just started playing. You act like I played Oblivion before. I'll tell you right now, this is my first time playing Oblivion. Oh my god, I have to fucking get off my horse. And now you attacking me? Where are they? Well, surely they'll catch up, so... Whoa, 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 you... It's okay, girl, it's okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They did give him... No way, it's not me! I wasn't the one abusing the horse! It was not me. It was the bandit. They're coming. See, look it, they're coming. Martin's right there. Eventually, in this game, from what I've learned, is that they like magically teleport to you. Not like walk, yeah. Yeah, I know where I'm going. The priest told me where we're going. See? Yeah, we're going up here. The priest told me that we're going to the Cloud Ruler Temple. You think Martin knows where we're going? No. Right. You can't fast travel there, can you? What the fuck? Nah, that's lame. I haven't been there yet, so why am I able to fast travel there? What's the point? I think that's a little bit lame if I can just fast travel everywhere. It should just be the places I have been to. But I haven't been there, you know? I don't care if it's a known location. If I haven't been there personally, then it's not a known location. No way, the carrots. I do not want to do that. Ugh. What do you mean? I didn't steal anything from a trader. All positive. Because I have not seen a single trader in this whole entire game yet. Maybe they're racist? Like, no way. Nah. Ugh. Surely when I get up there, the others will be here too, right? See, now that I'm here, now I can fast travel. Watch. Talking to me on Crush, so it's partially works like first person target. Okay. There they are. Hey, I think we're missing somebody. Where are you going? Where did Martin go?
As a blade, my place is at Martin's side. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud.
So where did he go? Okay, we'll try this again and see if both of them spawn this time. Okay, none of them spawn. Oh no, he's stuck. It's like actually stuck. He's stuck. I can't go in here yet. Because what's his name is stuck.
As a blade, with the Daedra Prince, he was. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
I did try to push him down, but he keeps on moving. Okay. That's just great. That's just great, guys. How do I wait? How does one wait? Oh. Does not seem like anything has fucking changed. Yeah, I'll try going down and see if... Until it's too late? Nah, it's too late. I'm just see where Martin is too. Cause we lost Martin somewhere. What if Martin died because he got like pushed off or something? Well, last time, so I have like an offline one that I was playing, and they followed just nicely, kind of. But like, they didn't get really stuck on anything. What's saving, by the way? I haven't saved at all during this time. I'm gonna be honest. Not a single time. Oh, there they are! I did it. I'm the fucking best. Why Budsy? I don't know.
I've put myself in your hands.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Good evening, my lord. Welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an Emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you.
When do I get to do a double katanas? When do I get to dual 2 katanas? When does that become? When do I become the double blade master?
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of
Of course I want double blades. Why wouldn't I?
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well then, thank you, Martin.
How many factions can I join?
Get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Just joining factions.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
So, like, if I join this one, does this, like, not let me join other factions?
Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So
you can join it, okay.
Can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
What does it give me by joining guilds and stuff?
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis.
They give you looting quests,
as the
okay.
Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Sister of the Blades.
Boo!
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Did they shave the horse butt with a katana? Maybe. No way you're the blade now? Yeah, way.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings.
Good Jedi Knight now. No weapon Jedi Knight now.
The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
What the fuck just happened? Why am I so heavy now? Oh, it's because they gave me a katana. Yeah, that'll be some other time when we go loot. First, we gotta go fucking sell some shit. Oh, I fucking can't go there because I'm over. And of course, we have to go to the entrance of the Imperial City. We've been to the Imperial City. Can you bond guy? Yeah, maybe Moku, maybe I can bond guy.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Don't worry about it, man. Yo, the wagon, okay. Hey, I've been in this area before. Guy.
Hello there.
Good to see you.
I don't think any of the places are open. I don't even know where I'm at. Let's look at the map. Imperial Palace. Temple District. Imperial Arena. Not the market? Did you go to the market? Give me 1 second. Oh, this is what? Zoom to the back, Clueless. Nah, we don't need to zoom in. I don't even know where we're going. Okay, not there. First edition. Do I need to wait till the morning? Are these all closed because it's fighting chance? Dude, who sleeps at this time? Ooh, that was close. I tried to.
What is it, citizen?
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
You, no way.
Good to see you.
Discount spells. I do too, Moga. You do not sleep. We know you don't. Does it matter where I trade these things to?
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Advanced training? What the fuck?
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So I have to sell...
A good price for a good... You got a great deal there.
You got a great deal there.
That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain.
Wait, I didn't know that.
That's a good deal. Come back and... Go ahead. Don't try to manipulate me.
What the?
That's really funny. You can't scare me. I wish I could say that. That's great. How's it go again? You're wasting your breath. Really? Interesting.
Do I have to do a Meyer?
Don't waste your flattery on me.
Oh,
I'm not impressed.
I didn't think about that.
You too.
I didn't think about that, okay? Oh.
Hey, that's mine. I'm waiting.
Whoops.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Did I give it back to her? Okay, so we need... Dang. This is pretty good. Dang, this is pretty good. Eight fried chicken. They wanted a half of eaten. No way, a half of eaten one. How much gold do I? Oh.
A fine transaction. I appreciate your business. Bye.
Right, I still don't have,
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any
So the
story
190 is a lot.
The next move
Like extroversion
is
just...
yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away. Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Alright, that's fine. I forgot that I accidentally stole the sword.
You have my ear, citizen.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Dude, they do too much. We should have just killed them.
A coin for an old beggar.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe
You
I
are
can
born
get it.
free now.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Alright, what am I looking for? Cleansing of the flame. I don't know how good these are. Straight pick locking. Okay, okay. Check for horny Agorian maid. I don't even know what it would be called. What would it be called? The Agorian account book 4? Is that what it is? I don't even know what I need to get rid of in here. No way it's actually called that.
That's a good deal. You drive a hard bargain. A fine transaction. That's a fair deal. That's more than I'd usually...
So that's all that he would take. But now we have to see if we can find that book. I don't really use magic that much. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't use it that much. What I do want is, well, actually...
Tell your friends about me. This is the only bookstore in the city. Yes? Not now, not later, not ever. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. You can't scare me. I wish I could say that. What a waste of time.
You're a waste.
Good day.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's that hard.
Hello there.
At least in my opinion, it's not that hard.
Welcome to the... What kind... Let's do business.
So where do I go to like do crafting and stuff, you know? Now that I'm thinking about it. Everything has like two... Oh, okay. Sell raw meat, it weighs a lot. But my rat meat. Can't I just use it for cooking? Is there cooking in this game?
You drive a hard bargain.
Thank you for your...
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Okay, so where do I go?
Hello.
Greetings to you.
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel?
What's happened?
Slaughtered.
Well met.
The whole chapel desecrated.
But like, what chest? I don't have a chest. Where do I get it? My own personal chest? Dude, never reset, no way. Find dump? How do Is there even a house? Is there even housing in this game? I know there's some in Skyrim, but like I don't know if there's any housing in Oblivion.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I've heard others say the same. Hello.
I literally have not been anywhere. The one thing I remember doing was fighting a goddamn...
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if...
What the goddamn is the Fighters Guild? Oh.
Go on.
I've been hearing...
Okay, I mean, we're fine right now.
Have you ever bought a magic staff at Rainier's?
Probably could go and just do the quest that we're on right now.
Some wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Ottomans.
The Summer Isles. Over here. Actually, what's this? The Great Fox. Okay. Activation. Interesting. If you see next advantage, use it. No. Not a fox. It was Cyborg Ninja now? What the hell? Wait, what the hell? You guys are throwing so much information at me, I can't keep up. The arena! Where am I supposed to go?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards.
Not bad.
It could be a dangerous situation.
Around?
Bye.
It's like he sometimes just disappears.
He's a sneaky one.
Metal Gear and what the... Guys, this is too much. It's too much for me. Oh, he's right here.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay, okay.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
He doesn't get the reference. Of course I don't.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
I can't let him die.
Wrong move.
I do not
Wrong
fear
move.
death.
I want you to let you kill him.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby.
Alright. Let's see, we got that, we got that.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
Twice he's so green? I think he was using a spell on himself.
The assassins who killed the Emperor were
Does
part
he
of a
stink
Daedra
a little
cult
bit?
known as the Mythic Dawn.
The Mythic
Apparently
Dawn.
worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought. Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
See, watch this shit. Ooh. Okay. Easy. Dude, like, I don't get this. What is going on here? Where are we getting these ads at? So many of them getting pinged. We saw what he did there. What do you mean? What do you mean you saw?
What's going on with you?
There were some goblins around here recently. Awful creatures.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
Goodbye.
You too.
How are you? I'm Vantan Sintav. Castius, Baron, and me got this house from Uncle Inu. Nice, huh?
Yeah, pretty nice.
Oh, he's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous, too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild.
The Thieves
Chasing after shadows, if you ask me.
Guild.
The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
No way.
I'm a Sintab. Bye.
Guild of Thieves. It's pretty cool, you know? Who wouldn't like a Guild of Thieves?
What is it, citizen? Can I help you? Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time...
He wanted to be one.
Can't you feel it?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
All of Tamriel. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Who wouldn't want to be part of Thieves Guild? I bet you Moku wants to be part of it. Dude, you guys want to watch a video on about Pokemon beta cards?
Stantis Varid. Irene Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does. Bye.
Dude, how do I know that I have, like, certain... Oh. Seeking your roots. Oh yeah, that's right, I did get that. The ones that you completed. Okay. They're legal. What do you mean you don't do crimes? I do crimes all the time. How do I get in here? Acrobatic mastery increase. After long rounds, practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you've become adept of acrobatics. You are now able to dodge. Oh my god, guys.
How do you do?
Oh, how do you do?
Astinia Aetius.
No, Idris.
I want no part of the Sintiv Aetius squabbles. I mind my own business. I'm fed up with the senseless feuding, blood spilled for no good reason.
Anime
Put a
dodges.
stop to it. Goodbye.
I don't know where you'd get the quests. Like, the one thing I did not like about playing like Elder Scrolls games is that I don't know where to get them. I don't know, Moku.
All citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first 2 floors.
Oops, I went in the wrong place. Where am I going? Was that the right place? Oh, I'm supposed to go here. I don't know where the arena is. If we run into the arena, we run into the arena, you know?
If I had a question about heavy
Fine.
armor, I'd
Good to
probably
hear.
ask Varnado,
Slash
the
and
best defense.
smash. Doesn't the name say it all? It's an apt name. He's got big maces and big...
There should be an arena district. Against temple districts. Oh, it's right there. Okay, we'll go to the arena one.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. I know all the regulars, believe me. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and talk to Owen, the Blade Master. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, you're talking to the right man. There are matches all day long, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Holy
That's a lot of chances
matches.
to fill your purse with coin. So what do you say? You want to bet on a match? Excellent. I knew you were the gambling type. Well,
I knew
you
it.
can bet on the yellow team or the blue team. The teams are evenly matched, so you've pretty much got a 50-50 chance of winning. So, which team would you like to bet on?
The blue team.
Right then. The blue team it is. How much do you want to bet?
50 gold.
Right, my friend. You've got 50 gold down on the blue team. Good luck and enjoy the match. Oh, and if you win, come see me for your payout.
We're about to win this easy. How do I go watch the match? No way you need to shave.
Welcome to the arena, good citizens of the Empire. You came
After
to
the
watch
match.
a fight, and a fight you shall have. It's the blue team versus the yellow team in a battle to the death.
Yeah, blue team.
Lower
I
the
always bet on
gates.
Blue team. They never hold back. It's always crush, kill, maim, murder.
Nice.
You too.
Let's go. Oh. Can't tell. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Seems hardly fair. Dude, but she has the magical fists. Oh. Damn, this is going on forever. I thought this would be done quick.
My friends,
let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Y'all won.
You won! Congratulations! Here are your winnings, my friend. 100 gold pieces. Come back.
You put
bet on the
more.
matches as often as you like.
No, 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 no. Okay, so we need to go to the... what's it called area in here? Is it down here? Yeah, the bulwarks. And you know what? Just because I haven't done it yet today. There you go. Looting gladiator.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranak Gromalag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige. Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half orc. I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince, noble in my own right. Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed, maybe, yes, you could help me. I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress.
Okay, alright.
Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and my mother grew close.
Wait for Mocha to get back and then we'll watch a video.
I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of my birth, she was furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind. My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the west of here.
Are any of these time-gated?
I go myself, but my training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion. My friend, you must travel to Crowhaven and use the key to unlock whatever it is that holds the proof of my birthright. Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
Holy. Okay, was I supposed to talk to somebody else down here, or was that the only person I was supposed to talk to? You found a new quest. Oh.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
Oh, lop your arm.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's
dead. Yeah, I found him. I found him.
Serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment or a heavy raiment? A light raiment, huh? You sure? I figured you for the heavy raiment type. You know, hide behind a skin of steel. Okay then. Here. Put that on. See if it fits okay. When you're ready for a match, I'll be waiting. You want to fight, you talk to me. All right then? I heard a rumor that you're an idiot. Any truth to that?
That's
That's me, genius. Down here, I'm the boss. I don't care if the Emperor's ghost is floating around. In the Bloodworks, he answers to me. Get a move on.
So he gave me... Oh yeah, look at that.
You haven't run home to Mama. All right, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The Red Room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Azura have mercy on your soul.
I look great, don't I? You can make gamma on yourself, by the way. That is hilarious.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. For this match, we've got some fresh meat, 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Huzzah! Whoa, 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 whoa! How's that fair? I did it! I did it!
A winner! All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Yeah, let's go! Let's go! We won! I had a sliver of health left. That was a little bit scary. Oh, everyone got fucking fit. Yeah, what do you think of me now, bitch?
By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually won. You ain't so bad after all, pit dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the
You
victory.
can use hold attacks with different moves when you move back or side or to says. Okay.
Stop talking.
I didn't even talk to you. The person was like, stop talking to me. I didn't even talk to you, girl. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to what we were doing, which was going here. Can I not fast travel here? Oh. Am I only allowed to fight once a day? Is that like a thing? Actually, this one's better on me. What the fuck? So we have the Thieves Guilds here. There's also a Fighters Guild.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
Yes, oh no.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then. Find them, huh? I won't poke my
Also,
nose
Assassin
any
Guild,
further.
but
Official business
you
and
don't know.
I'm used to working with the Blades.
Of course,
Don't
the
worry.
three
Say no
Majors
more.
Guild:
In
Fighter,
any case,
Thieves, and
finding them
Assassins.
won't be easy.
They're in.
I've studied Mainkar Cameron's
They're also in
writings about
Skyrim, I believe.
myself, at
But I
least
never get
those
that far in
I could
Skyrim.
find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks
I
of the
never
Mythic
get
Dawn
past
cult. Finding the shrine is the first
after
test.
I fight the dragon, I
If
just
you want
stop
to find
playing.
them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Ah.
Too big for me. Loud, dirty. Clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara, save time. The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn Cup, It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
True, she didn't. Okay, so now we need to go back over here. City of Clowns. So I don't even know where the Fighters Guild is at. Loading hell, yeah. I overheard somebody talking about the Fighters Guild. I'm guessing the way to get to the Thieves Guild is through the Grey Fox or whatever. But that means I would have to like find him.
Greetings to you.
It's you, the hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor. Something to report? He's just a thief and no... Move along.
But the Grey Fox is thief. But if I want to get to the Thieves Guild, and they're kind of... They sort of kind of correlated the two together. That the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild is kind of correlated together, it seems. Because I am the hero of Kavat. I mean, look at me. What's the max level on skills? Oh, this is first edition. $100? Is there like a certain location I have to find the gray fox?
I saw a mud crab a couple of days ago. Ugly little animals.
Disgusting creatures. I hope never to see another.
Safe travel.
Certain is the location to start the quest line. I'm guessing, is it the beggar that was here earlier? The one that was down here? Well, I don't even know where she went.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I've been looking for you.
Oh?
I don't have time to talk. People in the city, they get stuff and forget to pay. So I help them remember. You talk to them, lean on them a bit, and they remember right away. I have things to do.
I do.
Have pity on an old war veteran. Have mercy. Just one coin. I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind lady. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. He's a fair, of course. Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Okay.
Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
Wait, how do I get that? Who was that? Maybe you need better. Oh, you're right. I should get a better relationship with her. I forget that that's a thing, and I probably will have to do that with a bunch of different NPCs.
I'm only... We'll see. You're revolting. You win this one. I doubt it. Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you.
Okay, so admire.
Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you.
The
You
joke.
should be ashamed. I doubt it.
Fuck.
I won't fight you.
This is hard.
You win this one. Oh, that's foul. Please, I'm embarrassed. I doubt it.
You always should bribe them, by the way. That's That's the lame way to do it.
Goodness, what can I say? I can't argue with that. I doubt it. You should be ashamed. Oh, that's foul. No, you do me too much honor. I doubt it. That's enough. Oh, that's just the thing.
This is horrible.
You should be ashamed. No, you do me too much honor. I doubt it. You win this one.
Oh, I can't do it
That's
anymore.
not quite good enough. He's a fairy. Of course, it's all just made up to give blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Wait, did I go to the right room? No, this is the wrong one. First edition's on the other side. What's the max on the relationship thing? Just out of curiosity.
What? You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's
100, okay.
commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order. Already paid for by another customer. Sorry. Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was gone when he came to pick it up. So sorry I can't help you. I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the book. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself. Everybody's talking about the hero of Kvatch. They say she actually went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
That's me.
What?
Okay, so his was jokes.
Well done.
Oh, and those.
Don't try to manipulate me. That's great. Oh, please. Don't waste your flattery on... Really? Interesting. I like that up. Oh, please. Don't waste your flattery on me. Really? Interesting. Is that so?
Fuck.
That's really funny. You can't scare me. That's great. How's it go again? Don't waste your flattery. What a great story. You can't scare me. I like that a lot. What nonsense. Well done.
The easiest way to get into the guild is to steal or pickpocket someone and get into jail?
Not now, not late. Well done. You can't scare me. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Where'd you get that? That's... Don't try to manipulate me. What a great story. You can't scare me. It's not bad. I wish I had one, but I'd like to help you, but the cost... I would have to try to obtain another copy for Gwyneth, not to mention his disappointment if he found out.
Darn.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Is not a joke, though, after... Okay.
Good day.
And now we wait. So you know too much now. Oh, it's Grindis, guys. It's him. It's him. It really is him. Now we go in.
I'm here for my book, Menkar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Ah, of course. Here you go. Keep us in mind for any future needs.
Thank you, thank you! I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this book.
Oh, you stopped it for me.
What do you want?
Bothiel, from the Arcane University, is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine. The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult. Very well. I can see you're familiar with Menkar Cameron's commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards.
Many rewards?
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's fascinating.
Did you do 2 quests at the same time? What the hell?
Mara, preserve us. Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots.
That was quick.
Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
That was ouchies.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
He kinda gave it quickly.
What? Good day.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna pickpocket him in broad daylight. Oh fuck, I didn't get him.
What is it?
There's just no way that happened.
Why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me? What?
Bothiel.
What? I doubt you really mean that. I won't fight you. Where did you get that? Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
Okay, so now we know.
That's enough. I like that. You're pathetic. You're a big fat liar. Don't be silly. I won't fight you. That's great. How's it go again? You're full of it. You've got a point. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
No way, Zero.
You're full of it. Where did you get that? That's good. I won't fight you. Was that supposed to be a compliment? That's enough. I doubt you really mean that. You're pathetic. Where did you get that? That's good. That's great. Don't be silly. That's enough. You're full of it. I like that. You're pathetic. I doubt you really mean that. That's enough. You're a big fat liar. Oh, that's great. Don't be silly. That's enough.
Don't be silly.
Don't make me laugh. Was that supposed to be a compliment? You win this one. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. That works for me. Goodbye.
It was like nothing ever happened. 0 to a lot. That's good. No way I'm friends with him now. Dang. It's good to be friends with people that...
What is it, citizen?
Hey, look at, they don't even stop me. He's fine. He was fine with me pickpocketing him after I make him friends.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
I don't know yet.
They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time. This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the Mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well. The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Alright, I'll follow you. Can I enhance or enchant my weapons in this game? I don't know if that was like a Skyrim only type thing. Alright, good to know, good to know. It's all possible for Morrowind. Okay. That's still another one that I need to play. And even earlier though, I don't even know what the first 2 Elder Scrolls games were. Dude, I bought Oblivion to play on my Steam Deck, but then this came out. I was like, well, dang. Then my question is... Buggerball. Is Camberfell like the next... That's for Elder Scrolls 6, right? Is Camberfell? Because you have Skyrim right here, and then you have Morrowind right here. And then you have, here. I don't know where...
Look out! The training of thousands of craftsmen.
Dude, that fucking crab had a lockpick on him, by the way. That guy was about to go into somebody's fucking home and just murder them.
This one's mine!
Dude just fucking is killing everything. No, he had it in his pincher. He was waiting to kill somebody with it.
Look out!
This wasn't the first crab I found. He would put some shells in your chest. No way. Hey, I think we could have just jumped over, you know?
Get my back! This one's mine!
Alright, it could be yours. I'm fine with that. You're a lot stronger than me, man.
Get my back!
Dude is just running.
Stand ready.
Like, get my back, and then he just ran away. Dude went all the way over there, but oh. Whoa. What's he doing that? What? What are they doing down there? You know who we haven't heard for a while? Moku. I didn't think he had that much to shave off of him. He was doing a full body shave.
Over here!
Like, where did he go?
Over here! A little closer.
And then Barry said she was making food. And then we haven't heard from her for a while.
Stick together! Watch the flank.
And kills the boar crab.
Get my back. Watch the flank.
He must have fell asleep. Dude, where's his meeting point at, by the way?
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must.
Dude, not another character. I actually like Boris. With the limited interactions I've had with him, I actually like him.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the key?
There's
I
someone
told
else
you
here.
to come alone!
For Septum!
Kill them!
Ooh! My blood for the Empire!
The time of cleansing is almost here.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. You are weak, like the god.
No! Do not kill him! I swear to God, if you kill him, I will cry.
The time of cleansing is all. Paradise awaits me.
That's 3 more that won't be reporting back to their master.
I decorate for Mad Nice Lights. Mad goes home.
Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here. I'm going to Cloud Ruler Temple. My place is at Martin's side.
Alright, man.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good luck.
I'll see you later, alligator. Where am I? Oh. Oh, look it. See, if I didn't get it right, I would have gotten it from here. Or did I just got illusions? Okay. Oh, I should read the other ones, right? The book of... Oh, it does. You're right. It does. How do I take it? Oh, there we go. Water breathing. I got a lot of these books now. Yeah, how's the shave, Moku? Can I, like, two-hand this? Is there a way to two-hand it? Oh, there's a crab! Baby face in no way. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was a two-handed one or not. That's fine. Crab! Okay, maybe I don't need that one on right now. The rat beam put me over, guys. It put me over. Wood crab do everything. Everything, Mocha. You just don't get it. It did everything to me. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I have no idea where the fuck I am. Yeah, at least they opened up this way for me. The crab! Another one! Pop, pop. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I don't know. This is a dead end right here. Oh, that's a mega bully? What the hell? Why you guys are calling me a bully? Oh, I thought I... Bad dice. I thought I touched that lever already. Exit to what the hell? Oh god. Yeah, why not? Hmm. Do.
How can I help you?
I'm sorry. I'm just leaving. Oh, that was scary.
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh, for a second, like, is that a shiny thing on the ground?
How goes it?
I've been better.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring
Good evening. Isn't Tertius a dreamboat? I'm Romana Valeria. I'm such a lucky girl. The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. He's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? Yes? Really? Interesting. Whatever you want. Don't waste your flattery. You think that's funny?
Okay. So now we know which ones
Sorry, I don't get it.
to not hit.
Whatever you want. Don't waste your flattery on... Well done. What a dumb joke. I wish I could say that. Whatever you want. What nonsense. Well done. That's just stupid. What nonsense. No more, you're frightening me. I wish I could say that. Don't try to manipulate me. Don't, please. You think that's funny?
Yeah, I do actually.
No more, you're frightening me. Don't try to manipulate me. Sorry, I don't get it. Well done.
Members,
Goodbye. So I've heard.
do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen to you?
Okay. But I do think this is a good place to is to stop for today. No way, flirts. No way you think I'm flirting. I'm improving my relationship with people. I know I can bribe them. I know. Dude, this game is gonna be so long, by the way. There's like, what, 200 plus hours in this game? It's gonna be so long. Okay. So I'm trying to think. Before we end, well, we could do Padoku, but we can also watch a like half-an-hour video on fake Pokemon cards. You guys want to learn about fake Pokemon cards? I actually found this very interesting. Yeah, it's super interesting how it works. How fake? Pretty fake. Well, it's hard to tell if they're fake or not, right? Where is it? Display. Why is this? Huh. 1 second. Because this should be... I didn't show last epoch. Because it's too... No. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Like that. And then we go to properties. Then we go... Not even showing. Oh, hello. He's back. Oh, shit. Hello, Isa. Yes, I am indeed back. We finally figured out the problems that I was having with my internet. So we are finally back. Why is this not picking up? For some reason, it isn't picking up YouTube at all. Or my thing. Okay, we'll do it this way.
Came for sale, and they were
there. We go.
In August.
Okay, we're gonna watch this video. We're gonna be proud. No way you remember Moku. We swapped to just chatting, so that everyone's ready.
Of 2024,
be real quick.
prototype
Okay,
cards
Barry.
for the Pokemon trading card game printed during its initial creation came for sale, and they were selling for massive amounts of money. Collectors were eager to get their hands on these rare pieces of history and were paying tens of thousands of dollars for them in some cases, with this Pikachu fetching a price over 200 grand. Given that hobbyist collectors and trading card game enthusiasts were willing to pay so much money, the auctions were extremely popular.
This is insane. Right here, this is insane. 67K for a Pokemon card?
With
like,
bidding
what the fuck?
frenzies seeing prices skyrocket, but in January of 2025, this would all come to a halt. Looking at the Elite Forum, a website for Pokemon card collecting, a user by the name of PFM posted a thread alleging that many of the playtest cards were likely printed in 2024. This was a huge bombshell, and how PMF discovered this evidence is amazing, as it involves an incredible forensic technique. In today's video, we'll be going over the various groups of prototype cards, the evidence some of them have for existing, the art history surrounding these cards, and the forensic technique that blew this entire story wide open. But before we get into fake Pokemon cards, we need to talk about your barren and empty walls, which don't have to be boring and undecorated to get up to 35% off. And if you order within the next 2 days, you'll get 25% off one disc plate and 30% off if you order 2. And with that, let's get back to the fake Pokemon cards. The first thing we're going to look at is each group of prototype card. In total, there are 7 different groups.
I'm going to be honest, if I ever saw a card like this, my mind would think that they're just fake. Like, I don't think I would ever want to trust this is a beta card.
That's alleged to be on the private market in Japan. But for this video, we'll be ignoring that group and looking at the ones that made it to the public market. Each group has a unique name to try and differentiate it. However, within 3 of the groups, these break down further into high quality and low quality versions, which makes keeping track of them a bit difficult. On top of this, the words playtest and presentation are used a lot, so I'll do my best to keep track of exactly what we're looking at. The sets of cards are ordered in terms of their alleged origin, with some even having the month they were purported to have been printed on their sticker. So let's start.
This is the one that Moku wants right here.
Start at the beginning and go through the iterations. The first we're looking at is a proof of concept Seadra card. It has a date of 1995 on the sticker and uses the box art from Pokemon Red released.
See, this is like would make me like think it's fake, because this is the back of the card
in Japan for its back. And it's worth noting that all of these cards are printed out and mounted onto cardstock. They aren't printed directly to the cardstock itself. Next up are Alpha Prototype, which use sprites from Red and Green.
Yeah, and then this is just literally a sprite from Red and Green. That's literally all it is.
And contains some of the basic information, such as HP, the description of the Pokemon, its attacks, plus weaknesses and resistances. After Alpha Prototype, we see the first cards that came in color, Alpha Playtest. These feature a major design change when compared to the previous iteration, as the description has moved to the bottom right.
The card is old, why there is... I don't know. We'll get into that.
Have been cleaned up.
We'll get into
along
that
with
part.
Some other minor changes. Notably, some of these cards have what appear to be edits made in red marker, and this group is the first time we see the trainer cards in any capacity. Next comes Alpha Presentation, where cards now have background art as well as a drop shadow on the art box, with energy symbols that now have images on them. Beta Playtest comes after this, and it's the first set where all 150 Pokemon are present. Interestingly, this group has changed the energy symbols to an earlier iteration and drop the background art along with the drop shadow on the art box.
No way.
There are 2 other things to take note of.
QR code
the artist
future.
credit spells Ken Sugimori's name wrong, and this set uses the art from the Red and Blue release of Pokemon, which we'll talk about in a bit. After Beta Playtest comes Beta Presentation. These look similar to Alpha Presentation, except they use a different font, some of them have a beveled edge on the art box, and they use older designs for the energy symbols compared to Alpha Presentation.
Why Gengar
This leaves Delta
Silver?
Playtest,
I don't know,
which
man.
notably uses the art from Mitsuhiro Arita, but reverts several design elements, such as the card background colors, the art box, and energy symbols. Some of this might be explained by not including the changes to Beta Presentation in cards marked for playtest, but as we'll see, this probably doesn't make sense. And now that we've seen every group of cards, it's time to ask the question, which of these, if any, had historical evidence of existing prior to 2024? Back in the 90s, there were 2 sources for prototype cards before base set released in October of '96, CoroCoro magazine, and a 1998 book called Aim to be a Pokemon Card Master. The August 96 issue of CoroCoro is the first time that Pokemon cards appear, and it's worth noting that with CoroCoro, the issues released the previous month, so the August issue actually released around the 15th of July. Looking at that issue, we see a full 2-page spread talking about cards, none of which use the final layout design or in some cases final art. And in particular, we need to look at the Pikachu, Charizard, and Clefairy. Missing is the yellow card border, the final box around the art, final HP for Charizard and Pikachu, final art for Charizard and Pikachu, along with various other things like the information layout and energy symbol design. If we look at the prototype cards, these designs do match to one of the groups, Beta Presentation, of which the Charizard and Clefairy have both surfaced. And comparing the images in the magazine to the cards, they appear to be a close match. If we look at the book released in '98, there's a small section on one of the pages that shows 3 different cards, buy them, a trainer, a Poliwag, and a Charmander. The text describes that as you move from right to left, the cards go from early to later designs. And looking at the trainer card, we see art that's not seen in the alpha playtest group, the only group where trainer cards are printed. But looking at the name, this appears to be an early version of PC communication. Beyond that, they appear to have the same background pattern and gray box around the art. But oddly, the one from the book has an energy symbol next to the name, and to date, the trainer card in the book and its design hasn't surfaced in any prototype card. The next card is Poliwag, where the description of the Pokemon is aligned to the bottom with the weaknesses above it. There isn't any information aligned under the art box, and the left side of the card is obscured, so we can't see the energy cost of its moves. None of the prototype groups use the design style observed on Poliwag, which leaves us with the Charmander, and we see it has some major design changes compared to Poliwag. The weakness and retreat costs are moved to the bottom left, the Pokemon information is now in the bottom right, new symbols are seen for the energy, and the art box now extends to include information along the bottom. If we compare this design to the prototype groups, we see it aligns most closely with alpha playtest. However, there is another source for cards with this design pattern. On March 2nd, 2022, a user posted 2 pictures to Reddit that came from the Instagram account Bandit1965. This account allegedly belonged to Takumi Akabane, one of the creators of the Pokemon trading card game, but sometime in the last few years, it was deleted. If this was Akabane's account, the cards depicted match the design for the alpha playtest group of prototype cards, with the second image including the...
Okay, see this right here? I would not think this is a real Pokemon card. Like, it's using like the Game Boy Color, I think it's Game Boy Color, or it's just Game Boy. Like the screen for it. It's just like a 3D version of Seadra. Like, what?
Proof of concept Seadra we looked at earlier. With these historical sources, we see a timeline that looks like this. Poliwag, then Charmander, then the CoroCoro designs as they closely resemble the Charmander but have updated energy symbols, drop shadow around the art box, and background art for the Pokemon, which implies they came later in development. Even if we don't consider the CoroCoro designs as coming after the Charmander from the '98 book, the Charmander in that book matches the alpha playtest Charmander. But according to that book, there was a previous Pokemon design with Poliwag as well as an earlier trainer card. So the naming convention for the prototypes doesn't make much sense from a historical point of view, as we know there was a different design with Poliwag that came before the alpha playtest Charmander. That's about all we can say about the historical record when it comes to prototype cards, as there are only 2 sources from the 90s and a 2022 source if that was indeed Akabane's Instagram. So, with that analyzed, let's look at the art history timeline for Pokemon and where the various groups of playtest cards fit into it. The first time we see official art for any Pokemon was in the December '95 issue of Famitsu magazine, where we see Charmander and Squirtle sprites with Ken Sugimori art for Pikachu and Nidorina. We wouldn't see any more art until January 15th of '96, where 10 watercolors for Red and Green version are featured in CoroCoro. On February 6th of '96, we see a promotional flyer showing the first depiction of Venusaur.
This is like when first Pokemon came out.
To the release of the game, which came out on the 27th of February.
When they were popular
when the game
back
hit
then.
shelves, we wouldn't see all 151 original Pokemon fully drawn until April 5th of '96, when the Illustrated Book of Pocket Monsters was released. But what about the time between the February 5th flyer and the book on April 5th? There are 2 sources we can look at during this time period: a commercial that released in Japan sometime in February February, and an interview with Kosaku Anakubo, the creator of the Pokemon Pocket Monsters manga. Looking closely at the commercial, we see that some of the Pokemon use Sugimori's art for red and green version, but others appear to use sprites from the game that have been traced and colored in. Look at Zubat, for example.
Oh,
that's not the art that appeared in the illustrated book. Instead, it resembles the sprite from red and green. This is the same with
why they did that with Zubat.
Drowsy,
Why is legs like
and
that?
Others observed in the commercial behind the 150 graphic, suggesting that less than a month before the game was released, the final Sugimori art for many Pokemon wasn't finished. When it comes to Anakubo, he stated in an interview posted on December 25th of 2017 that when he started the manga, he didn't have any materials to base depictions off of, and said all he had was the starter Pokemon, Pikachu, and Clefairy, noting that he didn't even have a design for a Pokeball.
That's interesting. He only had Bulbasaur and Squirtle, or Charmeleon. So he didn't have any of these. I had to choose Clefairy and Pikachu, and that's it. Have anything else with the Pokeball?
Looking at the first and second issues of the manga.
Oh yeah, this is the manga, by the way. This is like the first chapter of the manga.
We can see two things. The Pokeball was transparent, and this.
Look at this! Look at this! Oh my god.
Pokemon here may be Diglett. This is Diglett's red and green sprite, and if all Anakubo had were the in-game sprites for reference, it means he would have seen its nose as its mouth and the dirt around it as its legs, resulting in the strange bug seen in the manga. The first issue of the manga was published in April of '96.
These are it's so weird.
So while it released close to the
Are
art
we just
book,
chilling?
it was likely being worked.
Yeah, we're just chilling. We're watching this video and then we're in stream.
On alongside the development
we're pretty much just chilling.
Even before,
we're just watching
hence
this
why
video.
Anakubo said he had no materials. There is more evidence that suggests the Sugimori art wasn't ready around this time period as well. In a 2018 interview, Mitsuhiro Arita stated that the art for the card game was based on the sprites, as that was pretty much all the reference he had, which puts the sprites being drawn ahead of the Sugimori art. We don't know the exact timeline of when the manga started development, but since we have Anakubo saying he had no material to work off of, it makes sense we see a Squirtle that looks...
Oh my god, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. At least Bulbasaur looks kind of normal. Yep, I do. I play Wuwa, ZZZ, Genshin, and Honkai. I play all 4 of those.
Like this, and a Charmander with spikes on its back. When it comes to the overall art timeline, it's not a stretch to conclude that the Sugimori art for the Pokemon was still being worked on up to and slightly after the game released, as we have Anakubo's quote and manga depictions, a commercial with art traced from sprites that released the same month as the game, and Arita saying all he had was the sprites as reference for the card game. The only thing left to mention about the art timeline is that the first instance of Sugimori's art for Pokemon Blue version appearing is a unique Blastoise in the November '96 issue of Koro Koro. But we wouldn't see what's considered to be the blue version art until the April '97 issue, where we see Gen 2 Pokemon
we'll look at it real quick after this
as the Gen 1 designs. With that established, we can now ask where the various prototype groups fit into this timeline. Looking at Seadra, we see a date of '95 on the sticker, and I believe this is the first time this 3D Seadra has been observed anywhere. Looking at its art, it appears to have used the sprite from red and green versions as reference,
That's
as it doesn't have a
suspicious.
different color
I'm not
on
gonna
its
lie.
belly, which wasn't observed
Very
until Pokemon
sus.
Yellow for the sprite and April 5th of '96 in the Sugimori illustrated book. Two major differences it has are the white horn on its head and the purple webbing between the fins, as these don't appear on any Seadra art in any of the games or official releases. We know that Pokemon Red and Green were supposed to release in '95 according to a flyer that released in Japan. However, they were delayed, so using the sprite as a source does make sense. When it comes to the card itself, one thing I noticed was that there appear to be 3 different versions of the card. Looking at Akabani's old Instagram, you can see one version.
Delay
but in
games more
2024,
often.
a new account called Bandit_1965 started posting what appear to be prototype
Like
cards.
Charizard had
It's
big
not confirmed if this
Bob Boop.
account
He
is
did.
Akabane, but 2 of the cards it posted are proof of concept Seadras, and they both appear to be different from the copy posted on the old account. Looking at the original account, you can see that the card has a black edge along its border, but looking at the new account, you
Really
see one
big.
copy with distinct cuts on the corners, and the other with differently cut corners, and what appears to be a small piece sticking up in the top right. According to an article posted by CGC, the company that certified these cards, there were 3 proof-of-concept cards made, so it makes sense that we would see 3 different Seadras. However, there may be additional issues with the Seadra cards. Forum user PFM posted analysis that may suggest one of the Seadra cards is a photocopy of the card posted on Akabane's original Instagram. Comparing the 2 cards, he shows that the lines appearing horizontally on the Instagram card also appear on the graded card, and we know they're different copies due to the corners not being the same. Second, he points out that there's what appears to be a printer artifact on the Instagram card that is also present on the other. This doesn't necessarily mean one of the cards is a photocopy, it could just mean they were both printed from the same printer. And that's all there is to say about this card for now, so let's move on to Alpha Prototype. These cards don't have a design that's been seen in the historical record, and one thing pointed out on the forums is that they use the sprites from Red and Green, but the art is flipped. However, it's likely they use the art files from the Pokédex, as the Pokédex flips the sprites.
Of every Pokemon, I don't know why.
These are stated to have been printed in 1995, and given what we know about the art timeline, it makes sense they would be using sprite art, as the first Sugimori watercolors weren't seen until December of 95. This brings us to Alpha Playtest, where there are a few things we need to go over. The first is that they have a 96 date on the sticker, and of the almost full set of Pokemon, they all use Sugimori art from Red and Green. This fits the timeline, as Sugimori's artwork for every Pokemon was released on April 5th of 96, and the card game wouldn't release until October of that year, which gives these cards a 6-month window to have been created. On top of that, these cards have a historical source as they're matched to the book from 98. But there's one card in particular I want to look at, and that's the Pokemon Trader. At first glance, this may seem like a regular card, but it has Uyama credited as the artist.
3D without 2D art. Yeah, that's like the weirdest part about
this
it.
This is Blaine's headshot from the Red and Green manual, which released with the game in February of 96. And previously, the art on this trainer card had never been observed before.
You're alive back in
its first appearance.
You're out and walking in
1995. Pokemon Archivist, he noticed something very peculiar. If we take elements of the Pokemon Trader, we can match them perfectly to Blaine's headshot from the manual. The mustache is particularly important because according to Lutu, a high-resolution scan of this Blaine art didn't exist until recently.
Dude, that's
this is an important detail because as you can see, the high-res scan has some red bleeding through at the tip of the mustache, which is also observed on the Pokemon Trader. Low-resolution scans wouldn't have the red bleeding through, which means that the Pokemon Trader is likely an early Blaine design, and therefore would have required a large amount of effort to fake. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to focus that much effort on faking a single card out of the entire Alpha Playtest set. Given that there are historical sources for the design layout and some of the cards, plus the Pokemon Trader likely being an early Blaine design, there is evidence that supports some cards from this set being real. So, let's see if the same can be said for Alpha Presentation. The Alpha Presentation cards are very unique. Comparing them to the Alpha Playtest cards, we see many improvements have been made. The art now has a background, the font has changed, the art box now has a drop shadow, the layout of the retreat and weakness area has changed, and the energy symbols all have what appear to be the final art design. Some of these differences will become more significant when we look at the beta cards, but for now, let's appraise the art on Clefairy. I consulted with Lutu for this analysis, and the first thing he said is that while this does use the red and green art, if you take a scan of the red and green Clefairy, you can't make it match unless you stretch its proportions and rotate it slightly. He also said the image being used for the art appears to be downscaled. Looking at the inside curve of the tail, you can see the art on the card doesn't extend its line as far as the high-res scan, which you can also observe on the line near its arm and overall fading of the line work, especially in the left cheek. What they said this appears to be is art that's been downloaded from a low-quality PNG, which doesn't make a lot of sense for 2 reasons. The first is that Game Freak would have likely had access to high-quality art files, and the second is that we have evidence of Game Freak distributing art files of as GIF files. Looking at this website on the Nintendo domain, we see art and information for the first 150 Pokemon. The art files are all GIFs, and using the Wayback Machine, we see a date on this of June 5th, 1997. so while it is after the trading card game released, it is evidence they were storing art as GIFs around this time period, which makes sense, as GIFs use a lossless form of compression and space was limited in the 90s. The information on GIFs will become relevant later, but to recap, the problems with this Clefairy are that the art seems to have come from a low-quality PNG, and its design isn't observed anywhere in the historical record. One thing about this card is that it uses the final energy symbol designs, and if we look at the next groups, Beta Playtest and Beta Presentation, we see energy symbols that are similar to Alpha Playtest, and then some that are close to the final design, but are visibly different. So it doesn't make sense to see the final design on an Alpha Presentation card given what's observed on the next two groups. Moving on to Beta Playtest, we see something that looks similar to the Alpha Playtest design, except it has a different font, different colors, Sugimori's name is spelled wrong, and surprisingly, the red and blue art, which is peculiar as the trading card game wouldn't see red and blue art until the Fossil set released in June of '97. Looking at the date on the sticker, these cards were made in '96, but according to the art timeline, we know the first appearance of any blue art was the May issue of Koro Koro from '97. So seeing it on cards that would have been made sometime between March and October of '96 doesn't make much sense. Moving forward to Beta Presentation, this group has a historical source with the August '96 issue of Koro Koro, as it features Pikachu, Charizard, Clefairy, as well as some trainers and energy symbols. However, it's worth noting that the fighting and fire type energy symbols don't use the final art. Looking at the Clefairy, we see that it closely resembles the art from Koro Koro, but more importantly, if we look closely, we see that it has dithering in the colors. This could be caused by a number of things: the DPI of the printer, which is the dots per inch that ink is applied, a printer that uses half-toning where ink is applied in dot patterns to achieve color gradient and shading, or by how the image itself was saved. When you have an image such as a watercolor, the number of actual colors contained in the image is very large, and back in the 90s, this meant it took a lot of data to store. The GIF file type helps store large images through compression algorithms, but there's a problem. GIFs only have 256 colors in their color palette. If you save an image with lots of colors as a GIF, you'll likely see banding in the image, as it's limited by the small size of the color palette, but some GIFs use
You see that? It's like a little wavy up here.
A technique called dithering. When you save an image as a GIF that uses dithering, it takes the colors and uses lots of dots of similar color to make a more realistic image from the original. In the case of Beta Presentation Clefairy, we see evidence of dithering all over it, which makes sense if you recall that the Nintendo website from '97 uploaded images of the Pokemon as GIFs. However, without knowing the printer, software, and driver stack used to create this card, it's very difficult to tell when it was printed. So even though the GIF theory may sound plausible, there are too many unknown variables and other factors that could result in the card looking like this to make a determination about its time of creation. That being said, it does appear to be a close match to the Koro Koro image, but until more evidence is provided, we'll just have to wait and see, which just leaves the Delta Playtest cards. These cards are unique in that they are the first to feature art from Mitsuhiro Arita, but they use a layout observed from an earlier group. The fonts and layout are the same as the Beta Playtest cards, the only difference is the artist credit and Pokemon art. Comparing the art on the Delta cards to that on base set, the base set art needs to be stretched to make it fit. And there was some concern that these were made from original art files, as some of the Pokemon use art with a wider frame of reference. When I first looked into this claim, I thought that the Pokemon card game art book from 2016 was the source of the extended art, as it contained high-res photos of base set Pokemon. But if you look at that art, you can tell that it doesn't account.
Like, how do you get this? Unless this is like AI generated.
Wider frame of view on the Delta card, as the bottom row of purple bubbles isn't present. Even the English base set Squirtle that uses more art than the Japanese version doesn't show as much as the Delta card. And after consulting with people familiar with the art history, they weren't able to find a source that shows the same amount of the artwork as Delta Playtest Squirtle, with possible explanations being that AI was used to draw the rest of the picture, or original art files were used.
Dude, that's some insane AI.
Delta Playtest also has no historical source that matches its art and design. In fact, of the different groups of prototype cards, the only ones with sources are Alpha Playtest and Beta Presentation, and Proof of Concept Seadra if the post from Akabani's old Instagram is legit. Before we look at the forensic technique used to establish when these cards were likely printed, I want to take a brief look at the theorized timeline for prototype cards that have a historical source. Previously, I mentioned the early designs in CoroCoro with the August 96 issue giving us the first glimpse of Pokemon cards. Next, I showed a book from 98 that showed 3 more early designs.
Also, it's like, how can you prove that like all of these are like
issue as they aren't using energy symbols?
From
However,
the
there
beta
are
of
other
Pokemon
prototype cards we can see
TCG.
from official sources. In CoroCoro itself, we see a different design in the September issue, with a Charmander among others that uses an updated design from the previous issue with new energy symbols. After that, in the October issue, which releases the previous month around September 15th if you recall, we see another card style with Pikachu, Porygon, and Squirtle. These look very close to the final designs for Japanese base set, but due to the low resolution of the magazine scans, it's hard to see the finer details. Then, before the card game launched, there was a promotional flyer, which community member Shizzle points out has a different description for Charizard than what was released in base set. Aside from a few trainer cards and a hand-drawn Chansey from Uyama, these are all the known prototype cards from the game's history. The reason I only focused on 2 of them is because those were the only 2 with close or near exact matches to the prototype cards that started appearing in the market since 2022. And now that we've gone through the timeline and art analysis, it's time to look at the forensic technique that broke this story wide open. In 2022, a small amount of these playtest cards were sold on the private market, but in August of 2024, large amounts of these cards started being sold online. But one collector had a question. Given that so many of these cards had no historical sources, was there any way to prove they were indeed printed in 1996? The method he came up with was genius, and to understand it, let's rewind to the 1980s.
The 1980s.
Color printers started hitting the consumer market in the early 80s, and governments were concerned that this could result in a rise in counterfeit money. And to combat this, a lot of big printer companies put forensic metadata in the form of a dot matrix in the ink that's applied to whatever is being printed. Each company generally uses a different dot matrix, and by applying the dots on different squares in the matrix, information such as the printer model and time of print can be gathered from the metadata.
That's so
never released the
insane.
code for the matrices, but some of them have been deciphered, in particular the Xerox dot pattern. So forum user PFM took a high-res scan of a few cards and brought them into Photoshop to better see the dot pattern, and luckily the cards he looked at used the Xerox pattern. Another forum user created a program that decodes the dots and displays the metadata, and when PFM put his dot pattern into the program, it came back with a print date of June 29th of 2024. This was a problem, as the card was supposed to have been printed in 96, and as more cards were evaluated, more were found with a print date in 2024. All that's required to perform this analysis is a high-res scan, so in some cases, the photo from when the card was being sold online would work. When PFM looked at this beta playtest Eevee, the dot pattern showed the same printer model as the Nidoqueen he analyzed, and it had a 2024 print date. But what's insane about this card is that it's signed by Takumi Akabane, one of the game's creators, which raises the question of why is his signature on a card that appears to be fake.
And that's why you
this technique
make
only works on prints that are done in
with
color, so the alpha prototype group can't be evaluated.
What do you mean?
But everything else from the proof of concept Seadra to the Delta playtest cards can. So let's see what was found as more cards were analyzed. As more scans came in, some had the Xerox pattern and others had what was called the alpha pattern, as it was first observed on the alpha playtest cards, specifically the low quality variant. I mentioned earlier that there were low quality and high quality variants of a few different groups, and where this becomes important is with the dot pattern. 3 different groups have low and high quality variants, and what this is referring to is the difference in print quality observed between cards that belong to the same group. For now, we'll set aside the alpha prototypes and focus on alpha and beta playtest. When alpha playtest was analyzed, the low-quality cards had a dot pattern that was different from the Xerox pattern, and comparing it to brands with a deciphered dot matrix didn't provide any matches, meaning it was likely from a printer that didn't have its code deciphered, so for the time being, it was referred to as the alpha pattern, but the alpha cards weren't the only ones that had this different pattern on them. Looking at the front of the high-quality beta playtest cards, these have never been observed with a dot pattern, which doesn't say anything about their legitimacy, as not all printers apply a dot dot pattern. The low-quality beta playtests, on the other hand, have always shown a 2024 print date when they've been analyzed. But let's circle back to the high-quality version for a second. The front of the card is only half the story. They also have a back that was applied to the same cardstock. And when the back of some high-quality beta playtest cards was analyzed, they had traces of the alpha pattern. This didn't necessarily mean they were fake, as the code hadn't been deciphered, but it did mean that their authenticity was also tied to the alpha code being broken. One thing that PFM noted in his forum post is that the low-quality cards in the beta playtest group likely aren't photocopies or scans of the high-quality version, as there haven't been any printer artifacts or blemishes from the high-quality cards observed on the low-quality cards. But let's take another look at the alpha playtest cards, because some of them had something very interesting observed. This is the alpha playtest Clefairy doll, and when a high-res scan was made available, PFM noticed something peculiar. It had a very intricate dot pattern. Investigating further, he overlaid the alpha pattern, which you can see here offset slightly and colored in white. The dots look to be a match to one of the patterns on the card, and when he overlaid the serial number and year of print metadata from the Xerox pattern, the other set of dots matched, meaning this card appeared to have two dot patterns on it, possibly meaning that an alpha playtest Clefairy was scanned and then printed by the same printer as the beta playtest cards. This leaves Delta and Alpha Prototype. There's no metadata on the Alpha Prototype cards as they're black and white, and the dot pattern is only applied to color prints. But one thing PFM noticed was that some low-quality versions appeared to have the...
So pretty much what they're saying is that somebody took a copy or printed, or like, you know, printed a copy and then printed that again, and that's why there's two patterns that are like almost the same
artifacts that were observed on the high quality ones. This leaves Delta playtest, and so far every copy analyzed has had a 2024 print date, so let's recap. Alpha Prototype cards have no printer dots, but some low-quality versions appear to have printer artifacts from the high-quality versions. The low-quality Alpha playtest cards have a print pattern that wasn't identified called the Alpha pattern, and some even had the Alpha pattern and Xerox pattern with a 2024 print date. The Alpha presentation group has only been observed with the 2024 print date, with beta playtest high quality not having any dots except for the backs that have traces of the Alpha pattern. The low-quality version of beta playtest has always been observed with the Xerox dot pattern from 2024, which brings us to beta presentation. These cards haven't been analyzed yet, as there aren't any high-res scans available, or they just don't have any dots, but they look appropriate based on the current evidence. As for Delta, they've only been observed with the Xerox pattern from 2024. This means there are 3 groups with the Xerox pattern on the front, 1 group with the Alpha pattern on the front, 1 group with traces of the Alpha pattern on the back, some Alpha playtest cards that have the Alpha pattern and Xerox pattern, and the proof of concept Sidra, which was observed with a different pattern. As it stood, that left the Alpha playtest, beta presentation, and Sidra as cards that could possibly have a print date in '96, provided the Alpha pattern gets cracked. But before we get into that, there's 2 cards we need to look at. These cards are unique in that they both have corrections marked on them in red pen, which has been observed on other prototype cards, but these 2 are unique. Looking at the coffin without a signature, it has the Xerox dots and is from the same printer as many of the others, with a print date in November of 2024. What's interesting about this coffin is the annotation, as it's a single red line drawn on the card, but if we look at the other coffin, it also has the annotation, except it appears to have been drawn on the card twice. Looking at the timeline, this gets even stranger, as the double annotation coffin first surfaced in a forum post in April of 2024. So, how does a card that was printed before the single annotation have a double annotation? 2 drowsies from Alpha playtest were also observed with this same issue, a double annotation that predates the card with a single annotation.
It's like how they printed it.
And what's even more incredible is both double annotation cards are signed by Akabane, which raises some questions. While all of this was playing out on the forum, PFM was at work trying to crack the Alpha pattern by gathering data from different printers, and on February 7th, he cracked the code. Using samples from different printers, he was able to compile data and then reverse engineer how the code worked. Essentially, he was able to figure out that certain boxes correspond to the printer model. He put his data onto a scatter plot, and while he hasn't analyzed a scan from the printer that was used for the Sidra or the Alpha playtest cards, the model number observed in the dot pattern from those cards suggests they are from a printer that was manufactured around 2016 and 2019. He makes note of a few things, however. His method isn't foolproof, as he's making an inference based on the model number in the metadata on these cards. But he also points out that the print pattern observed likely didn't exist prior to the year 2000, as that's when Minolta started producing their own inkjet printer heads, which they state on their own website. He also notes that there could be exceptions in model numbers, but based on the model numbers and manufacturing dates he's analyzed, the model numbers observed in the card's dot patterns appear to fit in around 2016 and 2019, which is much later than 1996. This paints a picture of entire groups of cards having their print date brought into question. However, some cards are legit, as they had a Xerox pattern that showed they were printed in July of 96, all of which belong to the high-quality Alpha Playtest group. Among them are the starters from the cards labeled March Playtest, as the Xerox pattern says they were printed on July 10th of 96, which is later than March, but still before the release of the game, and their design does have a historical source from the 98 book. These cards were sold in 2022,
so that means,
and there
like,
are others that appeared on the market in that year as well.
How did they copy them?
For the dot pattern, but they do appear to have the same
They
backside
just print it
as
out
the cards
in
with
the printer and then they cut it themselves.
This leaves two groups that haven't been analyzed yet: beta presentation, as no high-res scan has been made available for any of them, and alpha prototype, as they were printed in black and white and have no dot pattern. While I was making this video, I made a post asking people to email me pages printed from certain printer brands, as PFM didn't have the exact printer model that created the Cedra or Alpha pattern, so I thought I'd help out. Based on the metadata on the cards, he knew the unique code of the printers they came from and approximate years they were manufactured based on the line of best fit. And while the images sent to me weren't an exact match, one of them had a metadata code of 128. That's one digit before the code observed on Cedra, and the printer it came from was manufactured in 2019, which aligns with where it was predicted to be on the line of best fit. Looking at the printer models released after it, it's suspected that one of these is what printed the Cedra, and if you have access to these models and want to help, leave a comment below and I'll be in touch. As of this video, the company that authenticated and graded these cards has put out a statement saying they are investigating the matter and that it will take time, and that pending their investigation, all transactions with these cards should be halted. There are still a lot of unanswered questions surrounding this story, such as who is behind the creation of these cards, and why is Akabane's signature on cards with a print date of 2024. Perhaps even more alarming is that uncut sheets of Pikachu trophy cards and Illustrator Pikachu started hitting the market in December of 2024. These are some of the rarest and most expensive cards.
What? Yes, they exist. Uncut trophy card sheet. For sell offers starting at 1 million. DM me. There is no way somebody would literally pay that much. Like, what the fuck?
Cards in existence, and one of the sheets had Akabane's signature on it. However, when one of the sheets was analyzed, it had a Xerox pattern that showed a print date of October 25th, 2024. These cards regularly sell for over $1 million, and in a future video, I'll be getting to the bottom of the origin of these cards as I try to answer the remaining questions. And if you want more info on the prototype cards, check out the report PFM put together linked below, as it goes into things that I didn't cover in the video.
That's insane. That's insane. Wait 1 second. I was supposed to check out something. Goose egg? Oh. Oh, I think I've seen these. I don't know. What the fuck? What happened there? Oh, I know who he is. Okay, I know who he is. I remember what happened with that. It's not really sussy. I remember there was a whole thing. And the person that got good labs and oh no. Guys. Mume's graduation stream is right now. No Badoka tonight. We'll probably do it tomorrow night. I don't want to talk about it. There's already enough. There's already enough drama in today in the VTuber community. I don't need to talk about old drama that of other content creators. But yeah, good to be back. It's been a rough week of just not being able to stream. Yeah, we're going to end. We are gonna end the stream. Do I have very good. It's not even the provider's fault. It's just literally just my router was being dumb. I think that's all it is. But yeah, tomorrow I don't know. We might play Oblivion. We might play Lost. I might play Last Epoch tomorrow, and then we can just like kind of talk because I kind of want to rearrange how we're gonna do my streaming schedule. I was thinking about it. Yeah, it was weird. It was true. Wait, what? My video suggestion? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. When you said Yusek, I didn't know who it was, and then I clicked on it. I'm not a huge fan of his content. I'm gonna be honest. Once I clicked on it, I knew who it was, and I'm not a huge fan of his content. So there's that. But I'm thinking of making, since Thursday is my day off because I don't get home until like 8 o'clock. Yeah, I mean it's just my preference of content taste. Lately, mine's been more about I like watching more like um documentaries or essays. So or video essays on stuff like Night Mind stuff, and then documentaries like that stuff. But so I was thinking of, since Thursday is my break day because it's about you. Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll look at it, but not right now because we're actually over time, to be honest. I was supposed to end at 3 hours because that's usually my stream time. I stream for 3 hours and then, but we went over it, and that's fine. But since Thursday is my day, my lab day, and that takes anywhere from, it goes from like 6 to almost 8. We don't stream that day. But I was thinking of making Monday through Wednesday gaming, right? And then Friday through Sunday, like content creation type stuff stream and game dev stuff, because we do need to do more game dev stuff, but like game dev stuff has been kind of halted because people, at least last couple of weeks, it just did not add up for it correctly. So I think what we're gonna do with game dev is actually start our own mini project instead of following projects, and then use tutorials when we need to use tutorials. And that means the 2 other people or whoever wants to join in on that can join in, make their own project with the same genre or idea of whatever we're doing. But I was thinking about doing it that way. Oh, you're getting a model. Nice, Moku. We're gonna see. But yeah, there's that. So like, I was thinking like Fridays, maybe I do an extra stream for once in a while where it will be gacha, because I want to focus Monday through Wednesday to be like story games. So like, we have Hollow Knight that we need to finish, and then we started Oblivion. So we also have Oblivion to finish. Those are probably the 2 games that we're gonna focus on. And then like Friday would be for me to like edit, record on stream for for content and stuff, and then you know, game dev on the weekends. So that's what I was thinking about. We'll probably try it for the next couple of weeks and see how well it goes. If it doesn't go that well, then it doesn't go that well. I learned that it's better to just do what I want to do. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do, is do what I want to do. And we might mix it up once in a while. Trying to drown me. Once is best. Because I feel like I almost fell into this trap where like I wanted to conform and just, I guess, play certain games where I can build off a community, but I'd rather just do my own thing. It doesn't matter if I get popular off of it, if I just stay the same, whatever. As long as you guys are here, I'm happy. I'm glad that you guys enjoy what I do, and that's all that matters. I always have fun streaming for you guys and talking to you guys and all that great stuff. All right, enough Mushi stuff. We can continue that tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna play Last Epoch. Just for, you know, it'll be easy, brainless, and I can work on my other character instead of just playing my minion bomber build. But yeah. And then we can just chill, relax, talk, and I can tell you what the future holds for us. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been lacking. I've been very, like, just not motivated, and I guess in a way depressed. Actually, not in a way, I was depressed. But like, yet last week, I legit, like, Friday, just all of a sudden, I felt happy. I don't know why, I just felt happy. But I want to get back on track with what I was doing, and that has to do with did something happen? No, I just think I just been depressed like for the last few years. I think, like, one thing I want to do is start running again, losing weight. That's like one of my big plans. I want to get back into making the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I enjoy those very much. It's just been daunting on me to even do any recordings. And then I guess story time-esque videos where we revisit the games that I played on stream and tell a story through that. I also want to learn how to make highlight clips as well. So this is like a big thing that I hope. No, not Roland Dino. You never bring up that name again. I want to learn how to make highlight clips. So like, I think that would be part of like next Friday's stream, is learning how to make highlight clips. So I'll reiterate this one again. I'll probably even talk about this tomorrow. But if you find a clip that you like and you find it funny, clip it, or interesting, whatever you think, just clip it, and then we can go from there. So then I can kind of see it and then see if it would be worth using, which most likely will be, because most of my clips are just based off of that. Yeah, like that. Actually, is... Oh, you did clip it. But yeah. Probably talk more about this tomorrow while I'm doing the way it works. Yeah, way it works. And then it's gonna post it into the clips file, or into the clips one. Eventually. You forgot that you use mix up. Well, it's a mix of stream elements. I don't really use the most of the stuff from stream elements, but I use a lot of different stuff from a mix up. I haven't done, which that's another thing. Like Friday's gonna be like a work on contact because like I always say that I want to open up the Discord, but I haven't worked on it at all. So I need to work on that. So we probably will work on that Friday and get that going and get it open up. At least we have clip that promotes clipping. Helpful guide, please. What do you mean helpful guide? But yeah, there's a bunch of things I want to do. I want to get better at yapping. I'm not like phenomenal at yapping. I think I'm all right at it, but not like super good at it. I think it's just like my nature. And like there's that. I also need to yappage. Good yapping. Let's see. I also need to be better on like Twitter and all of my social media stuff and posting and interacting. I'm like really bad at interacting, but after what I saw on Twitter this morning, and like this whole entire time, I just like I feel like I don't even want to touch that right now. It's just a shit show. It's just actually a fucking shit show right now. And it's so scary. Dino bully. And I love my mods and my viewers and all that great stuff. I love all the people that I've met. They're all great people. Even though I don't really talk to them that much, I like watching them and I like just lurking and having a fun time. Just so you know that everyone that's my friend in streams and all that stuff. I do lurk and I do appreciate you all. Even if I don't really say it. Why are you making me angry now? What? I don't have this on a cooldown. I need like a button that resets everything so that I can reset it. I just realized that next month as I was saying, I realized that next month is technically my anniversary month. Your default state? It's not my default state. I forgot. Yeah, next week is my anniversary. Because technically when I was under a different alias, I got affiliated in May. But I tried to put it in October, because that's when I debuted as a VTuber. But I might as well just keep it as May. So I do have that. But I just don't know what I want to do for that. Yeah, it'll be the stream anniversary. I have to like think about when that's up. It's gonna like pop up and I'll be like, oh shit, that's right, it's ready. There's so much stuff I want to do, but like also I have to balance classes right now. But I think I've been doing a kind of good job at balancing my classes. Most of my stuff aren't due until like the weekend. Literally the only things that I worry about is my discussion boards and stuff that are due like every few days. So yeah, I guess that is enough yappage for today. We'll continue on. We'll continue talking and stuff tomorrow. Thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And as always, this is Rainier. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.